Alrighty guys, how's it going? Nurbo here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hey Blue, how you doing? I was actually just lurking in Michael's chat as well, watching you guys mess around with the 2.0 of 7 Days to Die. Very nice. Grim, how you doing? What year is it? I got time for special for sleep. Yeah, you're good, you're good. I'm starting early. To try to get as many trailers done as possible here. So don't you worry. We are not starting anytime soon. Based on the time I have right now, I'd say we're gonna meet up in roughly an hour. So you got plenty of time. You're good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get through a lot of trailers today. We're gonna do this today. I'm doing good. I'm doing good as well. Today's been a good day. Woke up, did some stuff, went to work, came back, and now I get to finally start my stream at an appropriate time. Unlike the other days where I was always late to news and trailer time. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Let's get our screen up. Xbox is now trying to make things easier for players with a aggregated game library. Players can conveniently launch games from Xbox Game Pass, Battle.net, and other leading PC storefronts from a single library within the Xbox PC app. When a player installs a game from a supported PC storefront, supported being the key word there, it will automatically appear in My Library within the Xbox PC app, as well as most recent lists of titles in the sidebar. That feature will be available this holiday on the ROG Ally X and the ROG Xbox Ally and the ROG Xbox Ally X, where players will see their aggregated game libraries within the new Xbox full screen experience. Planning to also bring it to the PC version, and so on. Essentially, I think what this is going to be is kind of what Steam already does. Like, I don't know if you know this, but like, you link your EA account and all that stuff to like Steam, and it kind of opens EA in the background, but not really. You know what I mean? Just to launch the game. I think that's essentially what it's gonna do, but it's gonna do a little bit more than that. It's gonna like kind of leech the games from your other like launchers, so that way you just use their launcher. But at the end of the day, it still has to go through the other launcher, so I guess it's gonna be opening up the other launcher in the background. Just a way to keep everything in one place, I guess. For me, it doesn't bother me, but some people might like that. Did you know in 1998, it's 996, no? The Undertaker threw Mankind of the Hell in a Cell Cage, and my queue was on cooldown instead of 2025. How you doing, Chad? Moving on from that bit of news, we have Chad's favorite piece of news, and that is the PlayStation Plus monthly games for July. So, let's see here. Right off the bat, we have Diablo 4, PS4 and 5. The King of Fighters 15, PS5 and 4. Jusant on PS5. And then there's apparently a plus 15th anniversary celebration. There's a lot of stuff going on here. PlayStation Plus premium members can jump into the game trial of WWE 2K25. So it looks like premium will also get that. Monster Hunter Wilds game trial opportunity for PlayStation Plus premium members, available from June 30th. So it's like a game trial. So is this, to be honest. PlayStation Store exclusive offer weekend. So for the 27th to the 29th, today being the last day, you'll be offered PlayStation Plus members the opportunity to grab exclusive savings on titles like Sniper Elite Resistance, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, and Star Wars Outlaw. So they got some discounts going on right now. Today's the last day. Valorant PS Plus Pack, which is a bunch of cosmetic stuff. PlayStation Tournaments, apparently, that was yesterday. Starting yesterday, the 28th. 15th Annual PlayStation Anniversary Place Cup. Players will get the opportunity to compete in popular titles like EA FC, NBA 2K, UFC, Madden NFL, college football, Tekken 8, and more chances to win prizes, including in-game virtual currency and exclusive PSN avatars. PlayStation Core movie credits, access, and tournament through custom tournament cards in the in-game menu. So, cool. Cool. So there's some Sony PlayStation tournaments going on in a couple of games. Sony Picture Core from today through August 12th, PlayStation Plus Premium members can unlock a 15% discount on 2000 movie store wide. So you get a 15% discount. And online multiplayer weekend. We'll have an online multiplayer weekend this Saturday and Sunday, so it's this weekend, today being the last day, where all players can join online multiplayer matches with no PlayStation Plus membership. So for today and yesterday, you do not need a PlayStation Plus to play online, apparently. This is their way of celebrating their anniversary thing. Their 15th anniversary. So, there you go. Next up is some news about an indie game. Some of you guys might have seen some people playing this already, but Peak is a mountain climber game with friends. Very silly. Peak has hit 2 million copies sold. Congratulations to Aggro Crab Landfall. It was 2 different development studios that worked on this. But good for them. It is nice to see indie just kicking ass out there. Teach those goddamn AAA companies that we don't need more live service games. Following that news, we have Next Jump Shmup. Not sure if I'm saying that right. It's free to keep on Steam if you grab it before July 1st. So you got a few days to go on Steam and grab that. It's a free title. Next up is Little Nightmare franchise has apparently sold 20 million units. Congratulations to Tracer Studios. I'm actually shocked by that. 3 games. Technically 2. 20 million units. And that's also a small indie company. Yes, it comes from a big publisher, Bandai Namco. But this is a small indie studio at the end of the day. So that is kind of awesome. And oddly extremely impressive. Like, I knew people liked this game, but I did not know it was to that degree. So that is shocking. Landfall also just had an update for Haste that allows co-op noise. It's good to see that they're doing well. And that kind of covers it for the news. News was pretty quiet for the most part, which is fine. Because now we can go to the segment of the show that most of you guys actually do come here for. And that is called the trailers. So the first game that we have here is called Salvage Protocol. Bandai is big, but they're still considered small. They're small compared to the more well-known ones, but they're actually much, much larger than we actually give them credit for. They got lots of money, and a huge chunk of their sales comes from like the Japanese side of things, because they have all the anime. They literally have like control of pretty much all the anime titles, and those things sell like hotcakes on the East compared to the West. Yeah, interesting. Kind of reminded me of like a more janky repo, but like single player adventure type of thing. Cool. Could be interesting. Next up is a game called Mycopunk.
might be a bit too much too early. Let's roll it back a bit. Good morning, exterminators. I'm your handler, Rochard, but you already...
Actually, this is a perfect example. Devolver
We're
Digital.
very close to New
Same thing.
Atlas, and our
Bunch of
beloved
weird little
paycheck
indie games, but
supplier
Devolver
back
Digital is
to
actually much
5
larger
years
than
funded
most
team.
people realize.
Don't ask about my last
They
name.
have
What
lots
happened to
of money.
them was their own fault. Anywho, grab your gear, then roll on over to the drop pod and jump into whatever assignment catches your fancy. Action don't care. Whoo! Wait, here we go.
This reminds me so much of that other game, Risk of Rain. Low res Helldivers. Yeah, kind of. It's got a lot of like Risk of Rain vibes to it. Yeah. Minimum wage never looked so good. Oh god. Next up is a trailer called Motion Wreck. It's essentially like those other games. What do you call them? It's like quick platformer type situations. Almost a puzzle mechanic to a degree. What's that one called? Celeste. Is kind of what this made me think of. Next up is a game called The Siege and the Sand Fox.
Peggy 7.
There you go. Doesn't look half bad. Someone looking for a stealthy platforming Metrovania. There you go. There's one right there. Next up is a game called Wizarddom.
Terra Bruma stands on the edge of ruin.
but you remain. One final stand between order and oblivion. This is your reckoning.
It's like a very interesting art style choice. It kind of reminds me of the old school boomer shooters, but fantasy, I guess.
Zordon. Now available on PC from Apogee Entertainment. Coming to consoles later this year.
There you go. Interesting. Next up is a game called... I've actually seen some people playing this. Dead Zone Rogue.
Who are you? I can't see.
It's essentially a roguelike. Yeah, this is like a first-person roguelike. There's not many like these, so it's kind of unique. But yeah, it's essentially a roguelike, just first-person. It kind of looks a lot like that other game, Killzone. No, is it Killzone? What's the one with the zombies? No, it's not Killzone. It's shoot, why am I not remembering it? They're making a new game too. Maybe it'll come to me later. I'm not remembering what it was, but they're making a third one. But those aren't really roguelikes. Those are more like wave clears. But this is somewhat similar, but it's actual like roguelike. Following that one, we have a game called Zombie Cure Lab, which honestly just looks very charming.
Welcome, Expedition Leader. Zombies have overrun the world. Our only hope is you building a lab for our scientists to treat and cure zombies. Beware that a poorly built lab will only lead to chaos and destruction. Outbreaks can destroy everything you built. Your task is to start a new lab. You'll start with a handful of brave scientists that want to cure the world. Give them tasks and see what you can scavenge from the ruins of civilization. You'll need all the resources you can find. Plan your lab wisely. Build rooms, furnishings, and machines. Everything you need to provide your scientists with food, shelter, electricity, and more. Don't neglect your defenses.
Zombies on my 7 days left. Yeah, I saw that you're playing with Michael 7 days left. How's 2.0?
Each night the zombies come to attack your lab.
I believe a lot of the new content is in the cold area, by the way.
Use your compressed freezing gel to slow down, freeze, and preserve zombies. Once frozen, you can start treating the zombie. Applying an unstable antidote, we managed to create the Humby, a zombie-human hybrid.
The Humby.
Their undead endurance makes them stronger. Humbies like to help, if you take good care of them. But if their needs go unfulfilled, they will become angry. And if they're angry, they will once again start spreading the zombie virus. Deploy your guards to freeze and calm the angry Humbies. So you better try to keep your Humbies happy. Research and unlock new technologies to grow and upgrade your base. Analyze your lab and manage your workers. Expand and optimize your production. Build the perfect lab and heal the world.
It's a very charming type of game. Reminds me a lot of 2 Point Hospital, honestly. Next up is a game called Rogue Worlds. If anyone here has ever played Messenger, yeah, that's what this game reminded me of. Yeah. Interesting. Another like Metrovania type thing, but it uses the environment, which pretty unique in its own way. Next up is a game called Rooftops and Alleys. Parkour. All right. Next trailer is a game called. I'm so happy we're getting so many of these done today. The Shadow Syndicate. Timber! What be this furry noir? Yeah, Shadow Syndicate is the name of the game. Interesting, right? Different. Possibly coming out next year. Following that news, we got a game called Football Hero League. It's like Overwatch, sort of, with Rocket League mixed together. Also, Gigi, how you doing? I'm not even joking. They have abilities, and they're playing soccer in a Rocket League type arena. I'm actually curious. Okay, have any of you guys checked out Rematch yet? Rematch is basically soccer in a Rocket League type arena, right? I'm curious to see how that's going to do against this. Because they're essentially the same thing, but this has like hero characters with abilities. You're probably gonna need a hell of a graphics card and processor to make it look like this, not to make it run. I should clarify that. You could probably run it fine, but to make it look like that, it's probably gonna cost it. The game is known to be heavy. Sort of. You're not wrong. Technically, Grand Theft Auto 5 was pretty heavy when it came out. It's just that it stuck around for so long that, like, didn't really become an issue after a while. So I guess you have a point there. What's up, Biggie? How you doing? Like, there must want this guy. 30 series card at least. Nah, it's gonna want more than that. To get that, you're gonna need something bigger than a 30 series. For sure. To make it look like that, no way. They're probably shooting at the 50s. With that kind of look. It's 250 gigabytes. They said it's 250 gigabytes only on PS5 and Xbox for right now. Yeah, I know they're doing that, but that's par for the course for Rockstar. They do this with all their games. They release them on console for like 6 months to 8 to like 9. Never really a full year. And then they release it on PC. You know it's coming to PC. It's just that this is how they double dip on the money. Because they get that, and then they get the people who buy it on PC who want to really push it to the limits. So, they get a lot of double dippers like that. It's been their strategy for years and years and years and years and years. It's not nothing new. Nothing new. It's not that they don't have it for PC. It's that they're choosing not to do it. So, yeah. Following that one. Next game is called I Am Ripper. My GPU will be fine, right? I don't know, because, like, we don't know what that's going to be like when it comes out. We don't have specs. We don't have nothing. Besides, you can only play it on console, like you said, so. You'll have to wait till next year. Well, 2 years from now to play it on PC. Anyone else getting like Origami Killer, Heavy Rain vibes out of this?
Oh God, no, please. No, please, stop that.
I got penciled to cassette tape. Yeah, remember doing that back in the day? I remember. You remember? I remember. Yeah, this one looks interesting. It's giving me like Heavy Rain vibes. Next up is a game called She's Leaving. Just she's leaving. She's had enough of this shit. She's leaving.
Good or bad?
It's blood. It's always bad.
She better come back with milk.
Stop that.
Fine.
Man is walking through thinking you're humming in the radio. Like, what is wrong with you? Nah, shoot first. Ask questions never. Shoot first.
Murder is seldom senseless. It's targeted.
From the sound of the horn on the white sand shore, the girl I loved so long that she would go, set sail to the sea. You long to be free.
Your obsession is a curse.
The warm I pine for to
So
feel
you.
you no more.
Get down!
Down to the deep.
How did he not see the flashlight?
Safe!
What?
Get back inside! No!
Time out. Time to fluff out.
Get down!
How does he not see the light?
This isn't safe! Get back inside! No! Keep going! Keep going!
Your song
It's here.
forever you sleep. From the sound of the horn, a girl no more. From the sound of the horn, a girl, she's no more.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. The cop himself looks like a murderer. I think he did it.
I think you'll be alright.
Something somewhat different, I guess. Blame Nurbothecat. How am I to blame for that? Next up is Spray Paint Simulator. Guys just can't wait for Power Washer. Well, you can get the Spray Paint Simulator. There's always the blame when women leaves. No. 13-3, 12 rank. Get good, chat. Good for you, Chad. Did you win though? Always the Next up, wrong button. Is a game called. Where was I? Everyone's probably seen this trailer already, but we're gonna do it anyway. Mafia: The Old Country. I didn't have time.
Come in.
Jesus, snow is still going. That joke is getting a little long.
In this world, and so
You and Biggie.
loyalty, honor, obedience. They set the man apart from the rest. You took care of Messina, but this matter is not yet resolved. Will you help me bring it to a close? Of course.
It looks good. It's interesting that they went with like a prequel. But then again, like with the last game, they kind of already went pretty far, so I guess it kind of makes sense they went back. Because like what they could always do is just do like a different part of the USA. Because like it's not like the Mafia was like specific to one area, you know what I mean? Mafia was all over. They went modern, it'd just be, it's it. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, they kind of already took it as far as they could on the timeline, I feel like, with Mafia 3.
You again.
So, I mean, I guess it makes sense to go back and kind of do a prequel, sort of. Next up is a game called The Midnight Walk. Come on, YouTube. You can do it.
Dreadful was the day when the sun vanished. The waters dried up, birds went quiet, and the dark itself seeped unchecked into the work table. The night that followed would be long. As long as the midnight walk.
I can play this without play 1, 2, and 3. Well, yeah, because this is like Yakuza 0, and it's a prequel to everything. It's like Gears of War Judgment Day.
Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for fools?
And I mean, like, it's a prequel. It's before the actual, like, the other franchises. The rest of the franchise.
Through the rain, in the dark, and over Moon
Holy
Mountain.
bad LSD trip. I mean, it's got like a Little Nightmares vibe to it, though. Little Nightmares did pretty well. But yeah, it is definitely like a trip. The art direction is probably the most interesting thing, because like this is kind of like the claymation, right? I guess is what you would call this art style. You don't see a lot of claymation stuff. Yeah, I like the claymation. Yeah, you don't see a lot of that nowadays. Stop yapping over the trailers there. I have to narrate. Moonhood. Nice. Not to be confused with Moon Studio. It has nothing to do with Ori. That's a whole different studio. Next up, because we still got plenty of time, we can still do many, many more, is a game called Soulframe. This is interesting. Like, I'm still amazed that this is happening, because this is the Warframe people.
The magic.
But they're doing,
It's
like,
in you.
a fantasy game.
Yours. Like the wind.
You have to relate. They're fully related to the chat, at least.
Know who were the bad uns before even Ode? Us. That's who. Oh, they'd round us up. Or drown us down. Lest we come. Ooh, what change.
It's interesting because they're essentially like just using the same mechanics as Warframe.
And they were right.
You would think that this doesn't work for this type of game.
Her blue blood is
It
as
doesn't look
old as
bad.
Alkenstone. As omen beasts, as voicing trees. Each of these with magics no dullard human ever sees. The spell song made us forget all others.
Skyrim frame?
Down
Kinda.
the river's verses. For Only
Like,
the souls
I don't think
of
this is gonna play like Skyrim. I think this is gonna play, from what I can tell, it's gonna play like Warframe. It's just a more fantasy type setting rather than sci-fi. There you go. Next up is a game called, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, Norigin? Yeah, this is the Shadow of Colossus looking type game. That's what this is. Okay. Show us trailer for Gotcha Movie Games. What is this shit? I don't know if we have any of those. I mean, interesting. It's funny because like Shadow of the Colossus came out, and I don't think anyone has ever really attempted anything like that in any game since. So cool that somebody is doing something like it. Next up is a game called Rescue Ops Wildfire. Listen up these nuts. I'm curious if this is actually how they fight fires. Like, just does not seem like a good way to fight a fire with a fire hose, honestly, in the middle of the woods. Next up is a game called, I lost it for a second. Where'd it go? There's a game called Shroom and Gloom.
Descend into the underrealm, where danger wears a mushroom cap, and the key to victory is just a card
Basically,
away.
Slay the Spire.
Shroom and
But
Gloom
first
is a
person.
first-person rogue-like double deck builder, bursting with fungal foes and mountains of mega combos. Build 2 distinct decks. Use the Explore deck to navigate dungeons, modify your cards, and unearth new weapons. Switch to the Combat deck
Running
to
through
hack,
now.
slash, roast, and eat the strange creatures that stand in your way. Choose your cards carefully. Grow wild abominations. Discover unholy synergies. Fight to reach the gloom one move at a time. Every decision matters. Every card could be the difference between victory or a new beginning. Shroom and Gloom. Play the demo now and see how far your decks can take you.
Yeah, see how far your decks can go. Next up is a game called A webbing journey.
Welcome to A Webbing Journey, our physics sandbox game about a tiny spider with big dreams. This adorable 8-legged critter is on a mission to help their favorite humans around the house. You might be small, but there's no task too big when you can weave, spin, and create intricate webs. Explore oversized rooms full of delightful surprises, and accomplish a list of tasks, from simple chores to crazy skill-testing challenges. Bake cookies, tidy up a messy room, print important documents in the office, and maybe even catch a thief. With enough creativity, there's nothing you can't achieve. In A Webbing Journey, the whole house is your playground, and the only limits are your imagination.
Take one cheesy gordita crunch, nacho fries, please. I can't have Taco Bell. Taco Bell gives me the heavy poops. I can't do it. Oh, it's so cute. Right? Such a cute spider. Next up is a game called Oddspark. An automation adventure. Basically fantasy factorial. Yeah. Interesting. So, Pikmin? Sort of. It's kind of like a factory thing, but yeah, with Pikmin though. Pikmin meets Factorio, I guess. The next one is a game called Sky, the Two Embers. I believe this is a sequel to the Children of Light game that Zombie likes so much. This isn't news. It's news and trailers. That's what it says in the title. We already did the news. These videos are old. A little bit. I have a bit of a backlog that has developed. So we're trying to get through the backlog here. Should watch the trailer for ET on the NES. Listen here, it's not that old. And Paperboy. I used to love Paperboy. I feel like Paperboy was like the trolliest game ever, but it was so good. Part 1. So apparently there's going to be multiple parts to that. Maybe 2, maybe more. Next up is a game called... where was I? I was over here. How do I say this? Arhel Call of the Wind? I'm not even sure what I'm saying about that. My cat's sitting right in front of me trying to converse. Good lord. Dev, we matched a few games today to see what will give us money. Yeah, that kind of looked like a mixture of a couple things. Curious to see how that pans out. Where are we at? Okay, we still got time for more. So the next one is another game that you simulator people might like. Here is Bus Flipper Simulator. You can flip the bus.
Ain't nothing quite like the road under your wheels. And a home you can take with you.
Like he'll talk, then I'll talk, and he'll just keep that pattern. That's funny.
Boy, do I love motorhomes. I've been around them most of my life. And I had my hands in all kinds of them. I seen rigs out there, baking dry in desert heat. And way up high, standing tough where most won't go. I seen river rats, sand cruisers, field trippers, and the kind of rust buckets you wouldn't even touch. But every one of them got a story worth saving. So, I make sure it keeps going. Some need stripping, some need guts. Others, a whole new heart. Then one day, you see them breathe again. Let me tell you, that's a darn good feeling.
Sammy? Sammy boy, you're not gonna believe what I just laid my eyes on. That's the little beast we've been jawing about. Blue's tribe's still peeking through the dust. She's waiting for you, man. I'm telling you, you better get your boots on and head this way, because this one's the one.
Ain't nothing quite like the road under your wheels. Boy, do I love motorhomes. If fixing things is your
What the hell is going on in this game?
Bus flippers on Steam waiting for you.
It's like house flippers, except you're doing it to motorhomes and buses and
Folks will
stuff
be
like
showing
that.
up from all over. They'll hand you rust, you give it soul. Start by breaking what's already broke. Then clean them up till
Oh my
they
god,
shine.
it is good. Yeah, this might be your kind of game, Blue. I mean, you like house flippers and like Sims and stuff like that. So
Wires, polish, every piece in its place. And when you
it's basically Pimp My Ride, the bus edition.
you see hard work turned into something real fine. Ready to roll? Then let's get to work. Demo's up on Steam. See you there.
There's a demo. There you go. Next up is a game called Hotel Architect.
You have reached the ground floor. And there is so much to explore. It leaves you wanting more and more. Find adventure behind every door. So you'll be checking in and then checking me out. I'll meet you in the lobby. Do you want to come to my hotel? 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 We could be splashing in the pool.
Yeah, put it in Discord.
Drinking cocktails at the bar, hitting the gym or relaxing in the spa. So get yourself checked in and get it chillin' now. Come stay for a while. Do you want to come to my hotel? Do you want to come to my hotel? Do you want to come to my hotel? Do you want to come to my hotel?
And we probably have time for one more. Let's do one more here and then start switching over to Destiny. So, the next one. Oh, actually, we already did that one. Okay. Is a game called Critical Shift.
Elevator inbound.
Might be the staff.
Lights out. Freeze! Don't move! On your knees! Down on the ground! Now! Dumbass droids.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
DU ammo traces.
Combat droid signatures.
This is the cleanup team. They didn't get very far. What could have done this to them? The containment database is toast. It's been tampered with.
It figures.
Just
we'll have to hunt down answers the hard way.
Do we even have clearance
I
for this?
think I might have that on my list already. Call if I beat the Castle Simulator. My wiener is a Cooch game. Send it to me. Please say anywhere.
Holy shit!
Yeah, let me double check it because I think I actually have that already on my page. Or I might have already done it.
Close call.
A long time ago.
But it was worth it.
This will come in handy.
It knows our weaknesses. We need to act fast. Contact! We thought we had it all figured out. We were prepared for anything. But this place rewrites the rules.
Damn. Alright, let's see here. The trailer that Gigi sent. I feel like I've done this trailer before. Is a game called Outbound. That sounds super familiar. I feel like we've done this one already. Like, in the past. Yeah, we did do this one. This was back on beginning of June is when we did this one. You might have, yeah. Back at the beginning of June we did this one already. There we go. Outbound. Gigi's looking forward to this one. Alrighty. We're gonna call it there, and we're gonna switch over to some Destiny 2 with everybody.